the most frequently used creative financing strategy for acquiring real estate, and that is what's called seller financing. Now, let me give you a real simple explanation of what seller financing is, okay? I want to go down and I want to buy a $400,000 house. The person that I'm buying the home from owns it free and clear, which means they have no mortgage on that property. And so I go to the owner of that house and I say, hey, I'm really interested in purchasing your property, but if I were to pay you $400,000 in cash, which I'm going to get from Bank of America or Wells Fargo or JP Morgan Chase, one of the big ones, and I go and I get a loan from them and I hand it to that seller is going to now have $400,000 in cash, and they're going to have to ask this question: what do I do with this? Now, most people that are selling their real estate are selling it because they need the cash, they want to eliminate the financial headaches of ownership, they no longer want to deal with tenants and toilets if it is a rental property, and so they just want to get rid of it. But what most buyers rarely consider is, what is the seller going to do with all of that cash when you give it to them? And so what I will do is offer the seller what we call a three-tiered offer. And I want you to write this down, okay? A three-tiered offer is exactly what it sounds like. It's an offer that has three separate choices, okay? Choice number one is all cash. Mr. and Mrs. Seller, if I gave you all cash, would you be willing to take a discounted price? My second offer is a little bit of down payment, but then I want them to carry the bulk of the monthly mortgage. And then my third offer is going to be, they carry 100% of the financing. So I go to this homeowner that's selling their property for $400,000 and I tell them, look, I'm going to give you no money down. I want you to carry 100% of the financing. So that $400,000 that you're asking, I'll give it to you, but I'm going to give it to you in installments. I'm going to make a payment to you every single month, and I'm going to do that for the next 30 years. And I would like for you to not charge me any interest. So a $400,000 purchase, no money down, 0% interest, okay? This is a deal that you will never get from conventional bank. They will not offer that type of a transaction. Now, a lot of you are looking at this and going, what crazy seller in their right mind is ever going to sell a $400,000 house with no money down, no interest, no credit check, no qualifying, no nothing? Who would do that? And the answer to that question is the person who can't sell. Okay, so this is homes that have been on the market for months, in some cases years. This could be a piece of property that needs a new roof and the seller is unwilling to put the roof on it. So they're willing to carry financing if it means they don't have to do any renovation or repair. It's for the seller who wants monthly income, but they don't want to have to deal with managing the property and collecting the rents. So there's a lot of reasons why somebody would be interested and willing to do seller financing. Now, it's not all sellers, okay? So I want to make that distinction. This is not something that's going to work on every single situation, but it is about finding the right seller. And who is the right seller? A motivated seller.